Hello everyone. As promised, I'm going to get in more depth on the tax-free savings account. And I'm going to specifically talk about the contribution room / contribution limit. This is easy to understand when you get it, but it's hard to explain because things change year on year and the words you use need to be very precise and very specific. So I'll try my best. First of all, this information only applies if you were 18 years of age or older in 2009. Anything after that, your contribution limit is based on the year that you turned 18. Okay? So in 2009, they created the government of Canada created a tax-free savings account with a contribution limit of $5,000. What they said was, every year after that, it's going to increase by $5,000. Now, the misinterpretation or the misunderstanding is people think that I can only put in $5,000 per year to my TFSA. That's not entirely true. The only time that's true is if you maximize your contribution every year. Now, if you're someone who opened your TFSA account later, in 2012, let's say, you can put more than $5,000 that year because you still have the unused room from the years before. So 2009, 10, 11, 12, that's 4 years. At $5,000 per year, that's $20,000. $20,000 total as of 2012. Meaning, if you put $5,000 in 2012 and you never put anything before, you haven't maximized your contribution limit. So if anyone ever says you can only put $5,000 per year, that's not entirely true. That may apply in some degrees to someone who's just turning 18 this year and putting $5,500 every year. That may apply to them. I said $5,500 because I'll get to that. What happened after 2012 is in 2013 and 2014 they adjusted that limit for inflation, meaning to reflect the growth in prices. I'm not going to explain inflation. I already have a video for that. Now, that being said, so it went from 5,000 limit in the first 4 years. Then it got to 5,500 limit in 2013 and 2014. So now at the year of 2014, your maximum tax-free savings account contribution limit was $31,000. This is where it gets a little more confusing. In 2015, I'm Canadian. Prime Minister Stephen Harper increased the limit to $10,000. So instead of $5,500 limit, he actually made it $10,000 limit for that year. Meaning, the $31,000 from the first 6 years, now you add a $10,000 limit for 2015, you got $41,000 of tax-free savings account contribution room. If you opened your account in 2015, you could put up to $41,000 into it. As long as you never put money into a TFSA before that, you're good. So, that being said, Justin Trudeau came into power, and in 2016 and 2017, the limit has been back down to $5,500 per year. Totaling, since its inception from 2009 to 2017, the tax-free savings account contribution limit room, I should say, maximum, is $52,000. So, if you never had a tax-free savings account before in your life, you're over the age of 18 in the year 2009, and you open a TFSA today, in 2017, you can put more than $5,000. You can put up to $52,000. So, don't be confused when people say you can only put $5,000 per year. It's actually, the real statement should go, the maximum contribution limit increases by $5,000 per year. And now, actually, the real statement is the maximum contribution limit increases by $5,500 per year. Following me so far? Understand that a contribution room is a room. It's a capacity. So if you didn't use it from before, you still have that room, right? You still have the room from before. As long as you don't use that room, then you can use it now, later. So the yearly, that's what my main point is. The yearly limit is not the yearly limit just adds to the total limit. That doesn't mean you can only put in a certain amount that year. You can put in more as long as you have unused room from years before. So the real question to ask your financial advisor is, what is my cumulative total maximum contribution limit? If you're over the age of 18, if you're 18 years of age or older in 2009, I'm going to repeat this. As of 2017, you can contribute up to $52,000 into your TFSA if you have never made a TFSA contribution. That means you have total limit, unused limit. Now, if you've used some, like let's say you put $10,000 into your TFSA over your life, and not in 2017. So anything before 2017. If you have put $10,000 in your TFSA before 2017, okay, this year the limit is $52,000. So you take $52,000. Actually, it doesn't matter if it's before 2017. Anyway, you have $10,000 in your TFSA total, okay, and right now you have $52,000 contribution limit. So you put in $10,000 and the maximum total is $52,000. So you just take $52,000 and you minus the $10,000 which you've already contributed. This year you can put up to $42,000, for example. Simple. Take the maximum and subtract whatever you've put into it. Done. It's not only $5,500 this year. That's just how much the maximum increased by. Understand that. And the final thing is, when you withdraw, you don't get taxed on the withdrawal. Just be careful, because if you maximize your contribution limit that year, if you maximize your contribution limit, theoretically it would be in that year, then you cannot replace that in the same year. You have to wait till the next year. Tricky to understand, but just simply this. If you put in $52,000, so if you have $52,000 in your TFSA right now in 2017, and you take out like $10,000 this year, you cannot put that money. You can't put money back in until 2018. 2018, you'll get the $10,000 of space back plus the extra space from the next year of 2018. I don't know how much it's going to be next year, so I don't even say a number because I don't want to guess. That being said, so just be wary. Only be wary when you're getting close to maxing out the total contribution limit when it comes to withdrawals and putting money back in. Also be wary if you have automatic things investing into a TFSA. If you're getting close to $50,000, $52,000, then start looking into it. And that's all I have to say. If you have any questions, please ask in the comments and I will try to answer them even better. This is a very easy thing to understand, but it's hard to explain, especially with limited resources and in a short time. So please ask away. I will try to answer as best as possible. This applies to Canadians, of course, in terms of tax-free savings accounts. Other than that, please like if you liked it, and please subscribe if you want to see more of my content. That's all I have to say about tax-free savings accounts for now. Take care and have a great day.